It is time for the AFC Divisional game here today in our Buffalo Bills franchise. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Buffalo Bills franchise here on Madden 23 on ESGNet. As today, in episode 18, we take on the Denver Broncos for today's matchup here, and this should be a good one, as both teams, of course, played very well during the regular season, and now the Broncos are trying to get into the high gear of the playoffs as they finish the season ending in third place in the AFC, or the AFC West, which every AFC West team made into the to the postseason here, and this is just one of the final ones. As you take a look there, they won in their wild card round against the Tennessee Titans last week, 30-24, and now they're trying to see if they can knock off the number one seed, as they are the 6th seed in the AFC. So we'll see if we can try to put a stop to that, and of course continue moving on to our next round, which will be the AFC Championship game, as we did have a bye in the wild card round. Now, the number 2 team in the AFC, that would be the Chargers, was defeated by the the Las Vegas Raiders, and of course, there you see Raiders finished last place in the AFC West, but like I said, the Broncos finished in third place with 11-6 for the season. Had a 3-game losing streak to wrap up the regular season, and like I said, again, want to try to get back to all that hot streak they were in that Tennessee game they were just a week ago. Russell Wilson finished the season, or at least finished the game last week with a 70% completion rating. He was 28 of 40. And had 411 yards with 3 touchdowns and interception in that game against the Titans. As you see some of the top players there, like Russell, as well as this Justin Simmons, who have had a pretty good season so far. They would like to continue that going into this postseason, and of course try to move on to the next round, to the AFC Championship game. But in order to do that, they have to come to Buffalo and of course take out the number 1 seed, that being us. And of course, we've been, like I said, been playing very well this season. Went undefeated, and hope they continue doing so on our run going to the Super Bowl. As for Russell Wilson, going back to him, he was under center throughout the game and left pretty unchecked, as he had a pretty good game. He had his short passing game, was 90% successful in that game. And also, as well, had no trouble running the football there. And that's going to be trouble for us if we don't lock him down quickly in this game. And if we have him, pretty much run around the backfield and get out of the pocket and making those Russell Wilson-like plays, it could be a very long day for us. And we do not want that to be the case. So for the game plan this week, we have to watch out for the Counter Blitz for the Broncos, and make sure we can keep Allen upright and be able to give him some time to look down the field and throw, of course, to Diggs. Ed Oliver, of course, he'll be out again, as he is got an abdominal tear, and he should make it back in time for the Super Bowl. He's 1 week out. He should be at least coming back next week. It was probable this week. We were thinking about starting him, maybe give him a couple of reps, but we decided at the last minute that we're not going to put him on the field. We're going to just wait until next week. If we can win today's game, there's a good chance he can be in next week's game for the AFC Championship game. Other than that, he's going to be off the field and just playing cheerleader for us this week to help us out. As you see Russell Wilson's numbers, and of course, like I said, Broncos, had a 3-game losing streak, but we're playing pretty decent. Had some pretty close games in their effort there, and came into the playoffs somewhat hot. And of course, last week you seen there at the beginning of this video, they played very well against the Titans, who had a really good season as well. So we'll see what we can do here, try to slow down Russell Wilson and the Broncos. Of course, we'll see, or I should say, Von Miller, of course, playing against his former team, and this should be an interesting one here. We'll see how well they'll play against him there on the field. As of course, I would think that he would like to get a little piece of Russell Wilson get him in the backfield, get some sacks there as well. So we'll try to design some plays there to help him out in that situation. But Russell Wilson, we'll see him on the field. 1st and 10 coming up here on the ball on their own 25-yard line. As Wilson leaves this one over there, that's going to be thrown. And a great catch. And a nice job there to their tight end for that 1st down. And that's going to help move the chains. Ball on their own 41. Russell Wilson under center here. A handoff there to Judy as he gets this one there. And they're going to wrap him up. I should say Crocker there. He's going to get wrapped up for a small gain. 2nd and 7 coming up. As Russell here goes off. Throws this one off there. That's off to the sideline there. And so far, Russell this time throwing to Jerry Judy. Makes a nice catch. And that's another 1st down. So we got to, again, try to, we're doing a good job here keeping him in the box. Keeping him in the pocket there. But for the most part here, he's making great throws here. Our guys are just not getting there. And so far, for the most part here, Broncos kind of heating up and getting to a great job here. You see a nice run there as timeout's being called there by Buffalo already. So Buffalo getting a little concerned as they are kind of trying to regroup here and try to see if they can stop these Broncos from marching down the field. Ball there on the Broncos, or I should say the Bills' 22-yard line. Russell Wilson throws this one up there. That's going to be caught and catch, and that's going to be just short of the 1st down. They're going to say 2nd and inches on that play. So again, Russell doing a great job here, leaning back, throwing this to a short pass there. That's what we're trying to do. Trying to stop his short passing game, but he is 90% completion-wise here when it comes to short game. Russell Wilson throwing that one up there. That's going to be broken up. And a nice play there from our defense. So we'll see if we can try to do it again. They're here on our 5-yard line, and Broncos there stopping back there. As Bronco Nation doing a great job going down the field, having no troubles at all. 3rd and goal coming up here. Throw a pass there, and he was going to throw that one there, but instead he throws it over the head of the receiver. I think Russell was kind of worried that maybe it was going to be jumped there, and he could have been right. But they will kick 3 and get their first points on the board here as the field goes up, and it is good for the the Denver Broncos. So as for our Bills here, there you see Josh Allen's numbers here. Not great numbers when it comes to interceptions. Never want to be in that 20 plus interceptions for the season, but he has 46 touchdowns, and he has been doing very well for himself in the season so far, especially here in the last couple of weeks. As Moss now here runs this one there for a short carry. As another timeout is being called. Now, I will tell you this time the timeout was being called by accident. I accidentally hit the button, so now we only have one timeout running left in this 1st half. So we got to be really smart about how we go about here the remainder of this 1st half of this ball game. And see a run there. That's going to be there by Cook, and we're going to end up coming up short here on the run. There you see Cook cannot get out of the backfield, and the defensive line there doing a great job of getting hold of our halfback there. Now 4th and inches, so we decided to go for it here. We'll see if we try to convert here on this 1st down, and Cook's going to run this one up the middle with no problem. Gets the 1st down, and a new set of downs here for the Bills. So Bills looking pretty good, strong here right now. Of course, just trying to get this running game going. And of course, eventually open up the playbook to the pass. Let's see a quick pass, and oh, that one almost went the other direction. Could easily went the other direction. It's going to be incomplete. So now we go to a 2nd and 10 coming up here. Ball at the 33-yard line. As Allen here drops back in the pocket, looking down the field, up the middle there to Knox. And a great catch there from Knox. So no problem there so far here, as the crowd's being very, very respectful here and trying to help the offense out. As now Allen here throws this one up there. That's lobbed up there to Howard. O.J. Howard gets a catch, and that's going to be a gain of 4 as Allen was under pressure on that throw. Ball on the 50-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up. As we'll hand off this one to Moss. Moss gets a good block there. Breaks off a tackle. Gets down the field. And he'll get all the way down to the 27-yard line of the Broncos. As that's a beautiful run there. And we'll take a look at our next-gen stats. And this is a great run. If he just could have avoided that attempt right there, he would have definitely been going. As again, Moss just showing off what he can do this season. And I'm very happy that he's going to be around our ball club for several more years. First and 10 here, ball on the Broncos 27-yard line. 3:14 left here in the first quarter. Hand off there to Cook. Cook comes around the corner here trying to get that block, but unfortunately cannot get it. He's ended up losing 2 on that play. Nice stop there from Collins, the Broncos. 3rd and 12 coming up. See if we can get the first down here on the pass attempt from Allen. And of course, 3rd down conversions have not been too kind to us here in this first half, as we see, play. And a lot of fans are calling for pass interference there, and I kind of agree. But they're not going to get it. So we're going to have to kick a 46-yard attempt here to get the first points of the day for us. And the points are up, and they are good. As Buffalo able to get 3 points. There's a draw. Their drive stalls. And Bills did a decent job there on that drive. Not as good as the Buffalo did on their first drive. Buffalo back out here again, as we'll see a pass there, and that's going to be by Greenlaw. He's going to intercept that ball from Russell Wilson. Great field position here now for our offense. Ball placed at their own 30. As we'll see, a great throw there. You see Greenlaw just goes up, realizes he has a chance to get the football there. Barely goes up, just puts his hands up, gets the football there. And the Buffalo Bills now have possession here. And we'll see what they can do here on their second drive with a short field as Allen comes out here to see if he can put 6 points on the board. So 1st and 10 coming up. And the ball placed at the Broncos 30-yard line. Pass there. No, cannot get that one to Howard, as that's going to be incomplete. We'll go to a 3rd and 10 coming up. As Allen here drops back in the pocket, looks down the field, throws that one up there to Davis, and Gilbert Davis, great catch. Gets that one inside the 20. And they're going to place him at the 12-yard line for the first down. So here we go. Here, 1st and 10 coming up. Ball on the Broncos 10-yard line. Again, trying to see what we can do here with get some points up in the middle. As you see, Diggs gets the catch and also gets hit pretty well. But he's able to hold on to it, and that's a touchdown for the Buffalo Bills. The Bills on the board with the first touchdown of the game. It's going to be now a 10-3 ball game. And great job there for the offensive line, taking advantage of the short field they got from the defense. As the fans are starting to come alive here in Buffalo. Buffalo have a nice lead here of 10-3. Nice job there from Josh Allen on that drive. And of course, you always like to see that, getting the help from your defense, getting that short field. We'll see if the defense can do it again as the Broncos come out here for a 1st and 10, ball their own 25. And of course, Wilson would like to get revenge now here. We'll see what he can do as he throws this one there. He's going to have to throw it away, as that was intended there. It looks like to his tight end. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 9 coming up here. We'll see if we can make a stop. And Allen, or I should say Wilson here, trying to drop back in the pocket. Throws this one off to his balance. And that's going to be a complete pass. Nice play there from the defense as we go down to a 1st and 10 now for Buffalo Bills. The Bills get the ball their own 41-yard line after the punt. We'll see if they can get back down the field here again. Under a minute left here in the first quarter. Handoff there to Cook. Cook's going to run this one, and he's going to get wrapped up for a short gain of 5. 2nd and 5 coming up for the Bills. As Allen here taking his time here. Knows he has control of the football and, of course, the clock. Man in motion here for Buffalo. And so we'll see a handoff there to Cook. Cook's going to run this one here. Cook's looking for a block. He's going to get a nice, decent block there. He's going to put him at the 38-yard line in Buffalo territory. Or, excuse me, I should say Broncos territory. And that'll be it for the first quarter. In the first quarter, Buffalo leads this one 10-3. It's still a pretty close game. Not too many big plays here in this one. Both teams are not really revealing too much. 1st and 10 coming up for Buffalo. As we'll see a handoff there to Cook. Cook's going to rumble and stumble there for a gain of about 4 on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up. Ball on the Broncos 34-yard line. Handoff again, putting this one on the ground. This time it's going to be Moss. Moss trying to run this one there. Nice stiff arm there. He's going to get down inside the 20. for a nice carry there from him as Collins tries to make the tackle, but it's already too late as he does get the first. 1st and 10 coming up for the Bills. As Allen here calling an audible on the line. Doesn't really care for what he's seeing from the defense here. He's going to change some things up. As Allen here now scrambles there, throws this one off to Knox, and Knox gets the catch at the 12. 2nd and 2, or 2nd and 3 coming up. As Petrosantine got the tackle there. We'll see what the Bills can try to do here. They're going to see if they can keep it. No, they're going to go through the air this time. They're going to throw that lob that one up to Knox. Knox there gets enough there for the first. So that ball is now placed on the 8-yard line here. 1st and goal coming up for the Buffalo Bills. And there again, Allen taking his time here. Hand this one off to Moss. Moss, look, gets a nice block there. Gets down all the way to the 2-yard line. So we'll see if they'll try to keep it on the ground here. Again, it makes pretty good much sense there for them to do so here. As a handoff there, that's going to be a run, but no, he's going to get stuffed at the line. He gets barely a yard on that play. 3rd and goal coming up. And again, Bills just trying to take their time to, run down some of this clock, but at the same time, maybe try and change things up at the last minute. As you see a rushing touchdown in there. Touchdown, Moss. And he's in the end zone. First rush touchdown of the postseason for Moss. And he gets in there, and that's, again, extends his lead now here against the Broncos. Nice job there, nice run. Nice job to finish off the drive. And you see the coaching staff likes what they're seeing from the team offensively so far here. 9 plays, 60 yards. And taking about almost 4.5 minutes off on that drive. So 17-3, as you see the ball placed on the 25-yard line here for Russell Wilson. Quick pass there. No, Wilson can't get that one in the hands of his receiver. He just drops it. So we go down to a 3rd and 2. Wilson here drops back here off his back foot. Throws that one there. That's going to get to the receiver, as that's going to be a 1st and 10. Nice catch there from Hilmer, as he gets the catch for the first. Ball on the 40-yard line for Denver. As Russell Wilson has an open backfield here. Of course, it's going to be a pass situation. Throws it up the middle there to his tight end. Greenlaw's going to come down with the tackle. Nice stop there. Now see if we can try to do it. Same thing here on 3rd and 2. So see play action here. Russell Wilson up the middle there. That's going to be caught. And it's going to be a nice catch there. Nice job there from Patrick for the first down. As we'll see, a handoff there. And a nice job there. As Beck has the football there and gets smushed, just gets taken down and just smushed up, gets smushed up in the background. Let's just say it. Just gets smushed, got smushed up in the background, in the backfield there, I should say, for a nice tackle for loss there. Nice play, as the team has to get a hold of him on that one. And a nice job from the D-line. 2nd and 12 coming up. The ball there on the Buffalo's 36-yard line. A fumble of the football. Broncos still have possession of it. They will lose another 5 more yards. And it's going to make it now a 3rd and 17. As you see, our boy, and of course, the Von Miller, former Bronco, longtime Bronco, comes in there and makes the play. As he causes the fumble there on that play. 3rd and 17 here coming up. Wilson drops back in the pocket. Wilson scrambling around here. Gets tripped up. And throws that one, but it's not going to be enough to get the first down, as he was tripped up by the line. Make a nice job there. Now we'll see if we'll kick for a field goal here. And this is going to be for about a 52-yarder. This one's up, and it is good. No problem there on that one, as they'll put another 3 points on the board. Field goals make points, but at some point here, they're going to have to get themselves into the end zone. 17-6 here in Buffalo. We'll see a handoff here to McKenzie. McKenzie, fumbles the football here after. Oh, no. McKenzie, what was that? As he fumbles the football there, and the Broncos get possession and get back on the board here. It is now 17-13. As you take a look there, I cannot believe that McKenzie drops the football on the kick return here. That's not like him, but the Broncos get help there from Thompson, who is able to scoop up the football there, take it back for 6. And it's now 17-13 ball game. So they're back in this one here. I spoke too soon. So now McKenzie has another opportunity here. Hopefully this time he'll hold on to the football as he runs this one there. A nice run, trying to make up for what he screwed up from the time before. See there, 6 carries, 52 yards, and a touchdown so far for Zach Moss. We got to get him going here. As we'll see, a 1st and 10 coming up. Ball on their own 36-yard line. And Allen and the offense are probably thinking here they had an opportunity here and to really run away with this game. And it looks like Moss says the same thing. He's going to run with it now as he's stiff-arming here. He's trying to get down to the end zone, but he's going to be stopped at the 22 there in Broncos territory. And that's a beautiful run there from him. Let's look at this run here from Zach Moss, what he's been doing all season long for us. As that is near 60 yards there on that run. Nice run there from him. And now we'll see if we can finish drive up. Now we're at the 2-minute warning. It's 17-13. 1st and 10 coming up here. The ball placed on the 22-yard line in Broncos territory. As we'll see a handoff there to Cook. And Cook's going to get stopped for a loss of 3 on the play. So now 3rd and 13 coming up. Allen here looks like he knows this is a passing situation. So he's going to have to do something here as he throws up the middle there to Diggs. Diggs gets a hold of it, brings it down for a nice catch there, as that's going to be placed at the 5-yard line. And that's going to be a 1st and goal here for the Bills. Bills keeping this drive alive here with a nice catch there from Diggs. We'll see if Josh will go to him again or if he'll go to somebody else. Double set back there. He throws up there. That's going to go to McKenzie, but he cannot hold on to it. Incomplete pass. Makes it now 2nd and goal. 50 seconds left here in the first half. We'll see if Allen can punch this one in here himself. If he's going to run it himself, this will be a good opportunity to get him going in the running game. Or maybe he'll find somebody else. He finds Davis, and Gilbert Davis, touchdown. Buffalo Bills, as the Bills get another touchdown on the board as they make it now a 10-point ball game. And could make it 11 here with the field goal. It'll be 24-13 after the PAT. And the Bills looking very good here now. Recovering back from that fumble they had from that kickoff. Now put some points on the board. Let's see if they can try to stop them on defense here now. Avoid making this game any closer. 47 seconds left here. Ball placed on the 25-yard line. Broncos throwing this one there. That is going to be dropped by Judy, which you hardly ever see that happen. Wilson probably beside himself there on that play. As you see, Beck now has the football. He's going to be rolled up and taken out for a loss as we blow our last time out here. As Buffalo has no timeouts remaining. 24-13. Buffalo's going to try to see if they can get the possession of the ball here after the punt. And they will. 23 seconds left. 1st and 10. Allen here in the backfield. Drops back here, looking deep here. Throwing that one up there. That's going to go off to Stephon Diggs. And Diggs has nothing but green grass and finds the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. As the Buffalo Bills get another one here. This time, Stephon Diggs. As yes, he's putting this team on his back as they're trying to head to the Super Bowl here, as they have not been to the Super Bowl since the late 90s, and trying to bring it back here to trying to get back into it and maybe bring the first championship to Buffalo here in their existence, as it's now 31-13 here at Buffalo. As we'll see back there, stopping the backfield there. A few seconds left here in the first half, and that's the whistle for this halftime. As we go into halftime, what a turnaround here. 31-13, Buffalo now taken away here. Now they just got to play some very smart football here. Run the football a lot with both Cook and Moss, as they can punch their ticket potentially now to play in the AFC Championship game against Cincinnati. Wow. As number 4 seed Cincinnati punched their ticket. They won against the Chargers, who Chargers actually been playing some really good football leading up the final weeks of the season. And looks like they come up short just by a single point, 28-27, the final in that one. So we'll see. Good chance here we could see Cincinnati coming up next week if we can just put things right here and play some smart football going into the second half in this one. As you see, taking some last-minute looks here, making some last-minute changes here. I think for the most part, we're going to stick with what we've been doing so far here. Throw the short game. Not to mention, stop Russell Wilson from his short game there. As we take a look here, setting up some stuff here for the second half. I think for the most part, we're going to play pretty much what we've been playing so far has been working for us for the most part. And now just trying to solidify this W here as Allen and company come out for the first drive here to start the second half. Ball placed on their own 25-yard line here. 1st and 10 for Buffalo. As Allen here hands off the ball to Moss, and Moss will, of course, lose a yard there on the play. As they're becoming a little more smarter here with Moss. They're running on the outside there. I think we might have to change it up and run the ball a little bit more inside with Moss. 3rd and 14 coming up here. Pass play. This one's going to be deep there by McKenzie. McKenzie hold on to it. He does, and that's a huge first down. As the crowd coming alive here in Buffalo. And a great job there from McKenzie. His first catch of the day. 35 yards on that catch. Of course, we've seen him earlier try to run that football back, but got drilled by a very intensive Broncos special teams there. And you see Russell Wilson. He's getting, oh, wow. You don't see that too much from Russell Wilson. He's just mild-mannered, but he is definitely, in a game like this, you're so close to get to the championship. And of course, he doesn't have much time left on his career. As we'll see that ball being thrown up there. That's going to be tipped away, intended there for Diggs. What I was saying about Allen there is that's a forcing the punt in that situation. Or they are, of course, punting there. We're trying to avoid our chance now to punt. 3rd and 10. Pass there. That one gets tipped away, almost taken away there. Incomplete pass, and we force a punt. Now we'll see their next drive is back. Is, of course, going to run that one for a short gain. But, yeah, Wilson doesn't have much time left on his career. I mean, he's got a couple, I'd say probably about another 3 or 4 years left to play. And, he wants to try to get another championship before he goes off to ride the sunset here. As we see a pass there, that's going to go to Wilson. That's Wilson. Oh, that ball is going to be dropped. Nice job there from the defense. It was caught, but now Edmonds trying to take it back for football recovery. And for 6, nice recovery there from him as Patrick there drops the football here. Take a look at this. Good pass there. He has it. And then look at this. A great hit there. Bam! Just pokes it out of his arms there and didn't do too good job of protecting that football. And that's what's going to cost Allen and the Buffalo Bills out of football here. Take a look here at a replay. I was wanting to see for sure what happened. And we take a look here and look at this. Just he punches the ball right out of his hand, just right out from behind him. Take a look at this. This is Jackson who does it. Nice job there. Punch that ball right out of the receiver's hands. That's what they teach you to do. And he does a great job there of getting that football away from him. Look, not protecting it at all, not close to his body at all. And Edmonds does a great job there of just picking it up and trying to take it back for 6. As we get great field position after that play. Ball set on the Broncos 24-yard line. And we'll see what Moss can do there as he runs this one for a short gain. 2nd and 7 coming up. And I think that was a costly mistake there from the Bills. We've already had ours. Now it's time to have theirs. And now we'll see if that costly mistake can turn to some points for us. Handoff there by Moss. Moss goes way on the outside there. I think he should have cut. He should have stayed more close to the inside on that one. As you'll see a 3rd and 2 coming up. Ball placed at the 16-yard line. And again, Allen taking his time here. Doesn't have to do too much here. Doesn't have to, snap the ball and get down the field quickly here, as he's just playing the waiting game and really just making the clock just kind of just disappear and fade away from from Russell Wilson and the Broncos. Ball at the 8-yard line here. First and goal coming up. Again, under 6 minutes left here. Allen here taking his time here. Handoff there. That's going to go to Cook. Cook avoids a tackle there, but he couldn't avoid that one. As that's going to be barely a gain of anything if they give him anything on that play. Third and goal coming up. Ball placed at the 7-yard line here. Of course, Allen and company would love to get in the end zone here, and I'm sure Allen has something cooked up now here between him and Diggs. Let's drop back in the pocket, snap the ball here, throws one up to McKenzie, and McKenzie redeems himself with a touchdown. Touchdown, Buffalo. As Isaiah McKenzie gets this one into the end zone there. Great play. And a great job there zipping that ball towards the back of the end zone there for McKenzie, as he's able to hold on to it. And, of course, redeem himself from that fumble that he caused there towards the latter part of the first half of the game, which gave the Broncos great field position and, of course, ended up getting them a touchdown, which they've been at for a while now. Here's 38-13 with 4:53 left here. Russell Wilson and the Broncos are going to have to come up with something here if they want to try to get back in this ball game. So ball placed at their own 25-yard line. First and 10. Wilson throws this one back here, and Jerry Jeudy could not hold on to that one, so that's going to be a drop football. 3rd and 3 coming up, and Beck here has the football. He's going to be taken down there, but no gain there for him, as he'll end up losing a yard there, and they'll be forced to punt. 1st and 10 here after the punt, and we'll see Cook here now has a football, and we're really trying to just strive for this running game here and just trying to wear them out. 3rd and 3 for the Bills. As Allen here again taking his time now with the football. Hands this one off there to Cook. Cook's going to run this one there. He gets ping-pong around, and enough there to get the first. Ball on the 43-yard line. 1st and 10 for Buffalo. Hand off there to Cook, and Cook's going to run this one on the outside there. And Cook breaks off a tackle before he's finally wrapped up and stopped at the Denver 40-yard line. So now again, 1st and 10 here. Keep the drive alive and keeping it moving here as the play clock's still ticking away here. Not much the Broncos could do if they want to come back on this ball game here. As long as we're playing football like this, it's pretty much the Buffalo Bills game. As Moss now here runs this one, trying to break off the tackle, but he can't, as he'll get wrapped up. As he does get some great positive yards there on the run. Nice carry there from him. 1st and 10, again, I formation for the Buffalo Bills. I think, again, they need to, to be on the safe side here, I think they should really be running the ball up the middle here. But as you see here, Cook does so, and now Cook has nothing but green grass into the end zone there. Touchdown, Bills, as James Cook runs this one here again, breaks off a tackle. And as soon as he breaks that tackle off, he is gone. Simmons cannot get a hold of him. And it's just nothing but end zone for him, as he's into the end zone again. Nice run there from him. 5 plays, 67 yards. And a nice drive there for the Bills offense. Nice job as Russell Wilson comes back out here for another drive. 1st and 10 on the ball, their own 25-yard line. Wilson drops back in the pocket. Trying to look something down the field here. He does. Finds a receiver. And the receiver, that's going to be Jerry Jeudy with a catch. Nice stop there from Smith Jr. on the play. 1st and 10. Again, another catch here. This time it's Edmonds is going to make a stop. As Hilmer there gets the catch. 3rd and 2. Or excuse me, second and 2. Or excuse me, 2nd and 3. A nice stop. And a nice play by Settle. He gets the tackle for loss there in the sack on Russell Wilson, as Wilson just cannot find nobody there, and the walls of that pocket just closing around here. And there you see, he's just like, yep, I'm pretty much done this drive. I can't do anything else. And there you see the Buffalo Bills fans love that sack right there, and hoping to see a lot more of that coming up here with that young man there in the years to come. 3rd and 12 coming up after the big sack. Russell Wilson drops back here, throws this one up there. That's going to not go to anybody, but Micah Hyde almost had it. but he will bat it away, and that'll end the drive. Ball placed at the own 35-yard line here. 1st and 10 here for Allen and the Buffalo Bills, as we'll hand this one off to Cook. And Cook will run this one now as he's well over 100 yards for the game. And that is the end of the 3rd quarter, as it's 45-13 here in Buffalo. Not an exciting game like we thought it would be, as Buffalo's kind of taking advantage here. And with the turnovers and stuff. And Allen's going to be trying to go for a deep pass, I think. But he'll get sacked pretty well there by the lineman there for the Broncos. So nice 3-yard loss. Third and 13. As Allen here tried to retrieve that yardage there. He lost. He does. As he finds Diggs. And Diggs gets the catch. Gets the other side of the 50. As he's going to be placed at the 42. And that's a huge 1st down and a huge play there on that 3rd down conversion. Ball on the 42-yard line in Denver territory. So hand this one off to Moss, and he'll run this one as he is now getting over 100 yards now for the day. Nice job, nice play here so far from both our halfbacks here, doing a great job with the running game here today. Over 100 yards for both men. 2nd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 38-yard line. As the Bills here. Allen here dropping back in the pocket. Throwing this one up the middle there to Davis. And Davis here has the football there. He's going to get that one inside the 20. And that's a huge 1st down. Allen has 4 touchdowns here for the day so far. And of course, I believe 2 of those, or at least one of those at least belongs to Gilbert Davis there. 1st and 10. Ball on the 16-yard line here. 7:30 left here in the 4th quarter. Bills looking to go for it again here into the end zone. Allen here drops back here, throws that one up there. That is going to be incomplete. Looks like intended there for Knox, but the defender gets right in front of it. Could have easily picked it off, but he did not. Thank goodness. He has no hands. As Allen now runs this one here on the 2nd and 10, throws that one up to Knox. Knox gets the catch, and Knox gets enough there for the 1st, as they'll mark him near the 3-yard line. 1st and 10 after the play. Room for that 3rd down. We'll see what Allen's going to do. Open backfield for Allen. So he's looking for a pass to this situation there. Throws this one there, and it's going to be a 2-yard catch there for Knox. And it looks like he's been working with Knox here the last couple of plays here on this drive, trying to see if he can get Knox into the end zone. And it looks like they're going to try to do so again here. As there is a Cook is in the backfield there, so maybe they'll try to squeeze him up through the middle there, but I doubt it. I really think they're trying to work on trying to get Knox a touchdown here, and they do so as Knox gets into the end zone there. Touchdown, Buffalo! As Dawson Knox gets the catch there. It's his 1st TD of the day and his 1st TD of the postseason. As the Bills on the board again, just keeps making it worse here for the Denver Broncos. It's now 52-13. We'll see a drive here for the Bills there as Wilson throws that one. As like I said, we've been keeping Wilson on his toes for the most part here. He has not been making too many big plays here in the 2nd half. And we've kind of limited him here quite a bit. That's putting pressure on him and in the closing that pocket down as much as we possibly can, and of course kind of flush him out from time to time. And of course, just for the most part here, just really just doing a good job. The D-line just trying to collapse that pocket of his for making him uncomfortable. As you see, Moss here will run this one here for Buffalo as they get the ball back after the Denver Broncos had a successful drive. Continue now here. The ball on the 43-yard line here. 1st and 10. And we'll see a handoff there to Moss as it looks like Case Keenum is in the game here, so Allen is out. And why not? He's had a great day here. No point of having him out there and potentially getting him hurt. Case Keenum now taking over the reins here as we'll see a handoff there to Moss. Moss, good block there. And a great run here for Moss as he's getting in the end zone there. Touchdown, Buffalo. As Moss gets his 2nd rushing touchdown. Great run there. Great blocking all over. And Moss into the end zone again, as Buffalo Bills fans are definitely cheering here. He is definitely I would definitely have to say he's been our MVP this season with the running game he has had here. Look at that. Great move there, and then Gilbert just doing a great job there of getting the blocking there for Moss to get able to get into the end zone. Nice play there. You see Denver not happy about that at all, as Russell Wilson and company have to come back out here again for another drive, probably their last drive, as we'll see a kick here. The reason why we showed this kick here, because, yeah, our kicker just shanks the hell out of it. So no extra point there on that one. It's going to be 58-13. Got to talk to that kicker there. He's had some trouble early on in the season, but we can't go back to doing that here, in the postseason. 2nd and 2, Russell Wilson again drops back in the pocket, looks up, fires this one there up the middle there to Jerry Jeudy, and Jeudy will hold on to this one here for the first. Wilson just trying to move the team down as quickly as he can, just trying to play this 2-minute drive here, and nice catch. And I didn't think he was going to hold on to that one, but he does. 1st and 10 there after the play. As Wilson here throw that one up there, that's going to be caught, and nice job, as that one is going to be taken there at the first. Ball now placed near the 20-yard line. Wilson up the middle, throwing this one there. Quick passes there, and that's what he needs to be doing here. And that's what he should have been doing here in the latter part of the first half, going into the second half here, as you'll see another great catch there. Greenlaw makes the tackle. Wilson just moving the ball here quickly, throwing the quick passes there. That one gets broken up there by Edmonds, as that's going to be now forcing him to a 3rd and goal. Wilson here looking back here, fires this one up there. That's going to be thrown, and it's going to be dropped by the tight end, as he cannot make a catch there. It's going to be a 4th and goal coming up here. And if they go down this far here, you might as well just go for it. But they're going to go ahead and kick a field goal and hope that the team can maybe get an onside kick, which at this point, there's no point of doing so here, as you're already at a range. Less than a minute left in this ball game here. And, not much they can do. Under a minute left here. Ball placed on the 17-yard line here. We're just going to run this one here and hopefully can run the clock. As Moss here trying to get away from the defense. And then, of course, that's how this one's going to end. Final score, 16, I should say. As we're able to be successful in this divisional game against the Broncos. Nice win here for us. Broncos head back home. And watch, of course, this next game coming up in the next episode as we take on Cincinnati for the AFC Championship. Nice game here for us, as the rushing was just superb. Over 200 yards there. Both our halfbacks, Cook and Moss, both had 100-yard days on the field here. Great job there from them. Took that pressure off of Allen and really funneled it in with the running game and really help out him, getting that pressure off him. And of course, he had a great day as well. He had 16 of 27, 252 yards, 5 touchdowns, and a sack. What a day he had there under center. Let's take a look here at some of the stats here before we look at the player stats. Team stats wise, there you see over 600 yards total yards. Both teams had turnovers, so it's pretty much nobody was gaining anything when it came to turnovers. And then 3rd down conversion, 72% for us, 27% for them. Fourth down conversions, we had 1. No 2-point conversion. Of course, red zone numbers, 62%. We were 5 of 8. They are 2 of 4. And then red zone field goals, they had 2. And of course, my favorite, time of possession, 25 minutes, 7 seconds for us, 14 minutes, and 53 seconds for them. Russell Wilson, there you see 29 of 38, 252 just like us, but no touchdowns, 1 interception for him. Josh Allen, 16 of 27, 252 yards and 5 touchdowns and a sack. I mean, what can you say? No interceptions. I mean, of course, we came close to a couple of times getting him in that interception department there, but for the most part, this was a great game for everybody. I mean, we did a great job. James Cook, there you see his numbers, 19 of 109, a fumble in the game, 5 broken tackles, and a touchdown. And then, of course, Moss, 16 carries, 171 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, and 10 broken tackles in this game. What a day he had as the second-year guy from Utah steps up and shows off what he can do. You see back there, 10 carries for 27 yards, no touchdowns for him. He had 2 broken tackles in the game for the Broncos. But yeah, our rushing game came alive. That was very helpful for us offensively. Like I said, took the pressure off. Don't have to throw the football there. I didn't want to throw the football, no more than 35 times in a game. So yeah, we definitely have to. That's our bread and butter. The running game is our bread and butter. We're gonna have to work on, making that line a lot more, secure when it comes to the running game next season. I already have kind of some plans for that for next season. But yeah, that's one of our things, and that's what it's gonna help us get to the to the Super Bowl win. I think for the most part, if we can get this over this next game here against Cincinnati, who we had a problem with before, we could definitely do something right. Diggs, 4 catches, 121 yards, 2 touchdowns. Davis, 3 catches for 46 yards and a touchdown. McKenzie, 2 catches for 42 yards, a touchdown. And Knox, 6 catches for 39 yards and a touchdown. As for defensively there for us, Edmonds had the most tackles. He had 18. He had a tackle for loss and a fumble recovery. And then, of course, Greenlaw had an interception and 7 tackles in the game. Dane Jackson, he had that forced fumble. And then 2 tackles in the game there. So, great day there for defensively. The defense, especially the defensive line, just did a great job circling them, circling the wagons, putting that pressure, forcing, we've seen there many times Wilson just not knowing what to do, and when the pocket caved in him, he had to get rid of the football. He just kind of threw it up, and and one of those times there, of course, Dre caught that ball, and it was an interception there for us. So we did a great job there, just doing that to them. Hopefully we can do the same thing against Joe Burrow next week. I think the game plan is going to be the same. We were successful. I think we had the same similar game plan that we had against him last week, or a couple weeks ago, or actually a couple episodes ago when we played Cincinnati. But there you see Zach Moss. He has a nice little upgrade there for him. Russo, had a great game here as well. Russo had tackle for loss, a sack, and a forced fumble. He gets a nice little upgrade on the run stopping upgrade there. Nice play rec +2 there, so nice. That's always helpful. And of course, Deion Dawkins, left tackle there. We're going to get some help with him. I think hopefully, let's see, looks like power maybe. I can't remember. It's been too long since I've seen this footage. Oh, okay, yeah. So, yeah, upgrade in power. So it helps out with impact blocking, pass blocking, stuff like that. So, nice job there. You see some of the upgrades there. You guys have been wanting me to show those in videos, and I'm going to start doing that here more often here. But for the most part here, as take a look here, yeah, we got Joe Mixon next coming up. 1,197 yards rushing last season. 12, or this past season, this regular season. Of course, 12 rushing touchdowns. And there you see 4 yards of carry from him. So he is definitely somebody we're going to watch out for. And of course, Joe Mixon, or Joe Burrow, I should say, is a guy there in the QB. He played us pretty good last time around, and we're gonna have to deal with him this time around. So this is for every marbles. This is for the be able to punch your ticket to get to the Super Bowl, and we're hoping that we can be that team to punch our ticket to go to the AFC Championship game and take on the NFC champions on the other side there. So that's it for this episode of the Buffalo Bills franchise here on the channel. If you guys did enjoy today's episode, please leave it a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you happen to be new. Hit that bell notification so you guys be notified of this series or any other series that happens to drop here onto the channel. Follow our social medias down below as well. And that is it for me. Stay tuned again, guys, for probably one of the biggest games for our career for the season here. And if we can do this, then we definitely we're definitely a shoe-in for the Super Bowl victory. But we have to get to this one, get through this game first before we can even think about the Super Bowl. So that's it for me. As always, keep each other healthy, and I will see you all. Go Bills Mafia. Let's get that win next episode. See you guys next time.